You got to know your worth, man. You know what I'm saying? In this life, in this world, in this life that you're living, you got to know your worth. You know what I'm saying? Too many people out here are settling for less in their life. Whether that be career wise, relationship wise, just life in general. You know what I'm saying? We're settling for way less than what we deserve. You know what I'm saying? We're settling for way less than what we've earned. You know what I'm saying? Why this happening is because people don't know their worth. You know what I'm saying? People don't know their true worth. You know what I'm saying? Self-worth affects your confidence, your self-esteem, your decision making, your success, where you're going to be in life. You know what I'm saying? Self-worth controls a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? You got to know you're the best version of yourself. You got to know your self-worth. You got to have a little self-worth about yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to be confident in yourself. You got to be confident in your decisions, what you're doing in life, the goals you want to reach. You know what I'm saying? The work you're putting in. You got to be confident in those things. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a little self-worth about yourself. You got to know your self-worth. Like the main one where people, a sign of people not knowing their self-worth is settling for less. You know what I'm saying? That could be career-wise, job-wise, relationship-wise. You know what I'm saying? You deserve something way better than what you're in. You know what I'm saying? You deserve something way better than what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So why not go out there and reach that? Why not go out there and, achieve that thing? Why not go get in that better relationship? Why not go get that better job? You know what I'm saying? You got to know your self-worth. You got to know what you're worth. You know what I'm saying? Because you're worth a lot. You know what I'm saying? You're worth way more than what you think you are. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? You're enough. Like, you can do anything in this world that you want to. And you got to know that. You got to believe that. You know what I'm saying? So don't settle for less. Go out there and do whatever it is you want to do. Go out there and be with whoever you want to be with. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and just be the best version of you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, we seek constant validation from others. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that validation within ourselves. We always want other people to say we're okay. We always want other people to say we're good enough. You know what I'm saying? But on our side, we got to know we're good enough on the inside. You know what I'm saying? We got to know ourselves. And you know what I'm saying? We got to tell ourselves we're good enough. We got to know we're good enough because we are. You know what I'm saying? We're good enough no matter what nobody else tells us. You know what I'm saying? Because like I've said a lot of times, their thoughts, their opinions don't matter. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to know yourself that you are good enough. You are enough. You're the best version of you. You're the best thing out there. You know what I'm saying? Be humble, but like deep down, you know that you're the best. You know that, you know what I'm saying? You're the best out there, the best option available, whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying? So stop seeking constant validation from others. Stop relying on others to tell you you're good, you're all that stuff. You got to know that from within. You know what I'm saying? And, the fear of saying no. Like, you got to say no to people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to say no to people, to things, what I'm saying, that you don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's people who don't say no a lot, they lack a little self-worth. You know what I'm saying? Just saying yes to everybody and doing what everybody's telling you to do and, helping everybody out. Like, you can't do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? You got to know your self-worth. You got to, say no to the things that aren't helping you. You got to say no to the things that you aren't benefiting from. You know what I'm saying? You got to say no to the things that aren't helping you grow to be the best version of you in this life. You know what I'm saying? You got to say no to those things. And, you know what I'm saying? The negative self-talk, feeling like you're not good enough, talking like you're not good enough, smart enough, attractive enough, pretty enough, whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying? You got to eliminate all that negative self-talk, bro, because that's doing nothing but, whittling away your self-worth. You know what I'm saying? Just making your self-worth go into decline. You know what I'm saying? You got to be confident in yourself. You got to be positive with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to positively talk to yourself, have positive thoughts. You are enough, you're attractive enough, you're smart enough. You know what I'm saying? You're good enough, you're talented enough. Whatever that may be, bro, you got to positively talk to yourself. You know what I'm saying? No, eliminate all the negative self-talk, eliminate all the, I can'ts, bro, because you can do anything, like I've said. You can do anything in this world. You can do and be wherever you want to be in this world if you just put your mind to it and you put the work in. You know what I'm saying? So be positive about yourself. Be positive about how you look, how you act, what you do. Be positive about it. And you can't avoid opportunities, bro. Like, you got to go do whatever it is you want to do. Go apply for that dream job, bro. Speak up when you want to. You know what I'm saying? Don't doubt your potential. You know what I'm saying? By avoiding opportunities, you're not doing anything but hindering your self-worth and making you feel less about yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to go do these opportunities. You can't avoid them anymore. Go do whatever it is you want to do. Go be wherever it is you want to be. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. Speak up to people. Reach your full potential. You know what I'm saying? Don't avoid opportunities because you think you're not enough. Because you are. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that yourself, though. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that within. Nobody else can tell you that if you don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? I can believe everything I want about you, but if you don't believe yourself, what I think is nothing. You know what I'm saying? What I think should be nothing anyway, but you still got to believe that yourself. You got to know that yourself. You gotta have a little self-worth. You know what I'm saying? The truth about your worth is it's not defined by others, at all. It comes from within, like I was just talking about. Like, I can believe and think anything about you positive. You know what I'm saying? I can think anything about you in a good way. But if you don't think that within, if you don't believe that within, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Worth comes from within. It's not defined by external sources or outside people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta know that you're good enough. You gotta know that you're attractive enough. You're smart enough. You're talented enough. You know what I'm saying? You are enough. You are good enough for whatever it is you want to do, whoever it is you want to be with. And if they don't know that, if them other people don't think that, then that's on them. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it pushing. You got to keep going in your life and living up to your standards, your boundaries. You know what I'm saying? That worth is not defined by others. That is defined straight from within, in your soul, your thoughts, your emotions. Like, you got to know that yourself. And also, bro, your past does not define you. Mistakes, failures, setbacks, mess ups in life, whatever that may be, bro. Don't lower your value. You know what I'm saying? Keep your standards your standards. Keep your routine. Keep doing whatever you want to do at the high value you were doing it at. I'm saying, even if you failed, even if you made a mistake, you know what I'm saying? Your past does not define you at all. You can keep doing whatever it is you want to do. You can keep going. You know what I'm saying? Failure does not define us. Mistakes don't define us. Setbacks don't define us. You know what I'm saying? You got to fall 2 times, get back up 3. You know what I'm saying? That past does not make you who you are. You can overcome that every single time. And you're going to overcome that every single time. I'm saying that self-worth does not equal net worth. No amount of money, no amount of cars, no amount of success, no amount of clothes, no amount of status, no amount of achievements. You know what I'm saying? That don't determine your intrinsic value, bro. You know what I'm saying? That does not determine the value you feel about yourself, your self-worth. It don't determine that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, somebody can have the most amount of money in the world and not feel good about herself. You know what I'm saying? Money, materialistic things, success, achievement, status, that means nothing but what it is in the material world. You know what I'm saying? All that could be gone tomorrow. You could be the same person you are with money. You know what I'm saying? You could be the same person you are without money. You know what I'm saying? That does not define you. That does not define your self-worth. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that self-worth with or without the money. You got to have that self-worth with or without, the materialistic things, the success, the achievements. You know what I'm saying? Your net worth does not equal your self-worth. And you got to know that. You know what I'm saying? Don't let money be the only reason you're happy. Don't let materialistic things be the only reason you're happy or proud of yourself. You know what I'm saying? There's so much more to life than that stuff. There's so much more to life than materialistic things. You got to know that. You got to believe that. You know what I'm saying? Every person has their own unique value. You know what I'm saying? No one else can offer what you bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's different. Everybody's unique. You know what I'm saying? You have something else that somebody else don't have. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has their own value that they bring to this world. Everyone has their own, special trait or thing that they bring to this world. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that. You got to believe that. You're unique. You're different. And you're enough. You know what I'm saying? You're good enough. You got to know that. You got to believe that. Like I said, bro, nobody else can tell you that. You got to believe that from within. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe that from within, then, what I'm saying? It's hard to, know and believe that, what I'm saying? You're unique. You're different. You're the best. You're the greatest. You're good enough. You know what I'm saying? You got to believe that yourself. You know what I'm saying? And there is ways that you can recognize and, embrace your worth. You know what I'm saying? You got to set boundaries. Say no to people. Stop tolerating disrespect. Stop tolerating, mistreatment. If that person ain't treating you right, bro, they got to go. Simple as that. Say no to that person, find somebody else. You know what I'm saying? If that person is disrespecting you, bro, you can't take that disrespect. Because that's doing nothing but, whittling away your self-worth. You know what I'm saying? You think you think you got to live up to what they tell you to live up to. You know what I'm saying? You think you got to take this disrespect from this person when honestly you don't, bro. You can do whatever it is you want to do in life. You can decide to be with this person or decide not to be with this person. You know what I'm saying? You can decide to be friends with them or not. They disrespecting you, bro, they got to go. Or you got to leave one of them. You know what I'm saying? You can't be around that person. Don't tolerate no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Don't tolerate no mistreatment. You know what I'm saying? Embrace your self-worth. Know you're more than that. You know what I'm saying? Know you're way better than that. You know what I'm saying? Find somebody that treats you right and loves you in the right way. You know what I'm saying? Say no to the people that are disrespecting you and mistreating you. You know what I'm saying? You cannot whittle away your self-worth with them people. Know your values. Know your standards. You know what I'm saying? Know your self-worth. And, stop tolerating this disrespect. And like I've talked about in a whole video by itself, bro, you got to stop comparing yourself to others. To others on social media, to others in real life. You got to stop comparing yourself. Simple as that, bro. Like, focus on your own journey. what I'm saying? Everybody has their own path. Everybody has their own plan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you may not be where that person is yet, but you can't compare yourself to them because that's taken away from what you've, earned and received in your life. You know what I'm saying? You have your own journey. You have your own path. You're going to get there one day, yeah. But right now you're not there, so you can't compare yourself to them. You know what I'm saying? That's not helping your self-worth. That's not helping your self-confidence because you see yourself as less than them when honestly you're not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they might have all the status, but you're happy in your life. You know what I'm saying? You never know what's going on behind the closed doors of social media. You know what I'm saying? Do not compare yourself to others. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate your unique strengths. Appreciate what you've done in your life. Appreciate the achievements that you've achieved. Appreciate the goals that you've reached. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate how far you've come in life. Appreciate how much you've grown. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate your own uniqueness. Appreciate what you have and stop focusing on others. Stop focusing on, comparing yourself to these other people, whether it be in real life or whether it be on social media. You know what I'm saying? Just compare yourself to you. It's you versus you. It's a competition versus yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's the only person you should be competing with. That's the only person you should be comparing yourself to. You know what I'm saying? So stop comparing yourself to others. You know what I'm saying? You got to speak to yourself with respect. Like I've been saying this whole video, you are enough. You are good enough. You know what I'm saying? You're attractive enough. You're smart enough. You're talented enough. You know what I'm saying? You deserve happiness. Speak to yourself with these positive affirmations. You know what I'm saying? That could be every day, every week, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that may be, whatever works for you. You know what I'm saying? But you got to speak to yourself with respect. Don't negatively talk to yourself. Keep it positive, but be realistic. Yeah. But try to keep it positive as you can. You know what I'm saying? Speak to yourself with these daily affirmations. Tell yourself you're enough. Tell yourself you're good enough. You know what I'm saying? Because you are. Treat yourself like you treat your best friend. You know what I'm saying? Treat yourself as you're the best in the world because you are. You know what I'm saying? You're good enough. You know what I'm saying? You got to tell yourself that. Everybody else can tell you that, but if you don't believe that yourself, then it doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? You got to tell yourself that. You got to know that in your heart, in your soul. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to invest in your growth. You know what I'm saying? Learn, evolve, you know what I'm saying? Improve yourself every day. Be the best version of yourself or try to be the best version of yourself every day. You know what I'm saying? Try to grow to be the best version of yourself every single day. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to do nothing but up your self-worth, up your self-confidence. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take you to that next level, I promise you. You know what I'm saying? Take the risk, jump off that ledge and go full steam ahead. You know what I'm saying? Take that first step, start that business, start that YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Start working that new job. You know what I'm saying? Everything like that. Build confidence in yourself and evolve. You know what I'm saying? Build confidence in yourself and invest in your growth. And you're going to be where you want to be one day. You know what I'm saying? You're going to become the best version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're worth enough. You are enough just as you are. Simple as that. You're good enough just as you are. You don't got to try to be nobody else. You don't got to try to be who they want you to be. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself. You are worth enough by yourself. And if they don't see that, then they got to go. You got to go find somebody else. You got to go find a new job. You know what I'm saying? Find a new relationship. Find a new friend. If they don't see that you're enough, bro, do not lower your standards. Do not lower your value for that person. You know what I'm saying? You are enough. You are good enough. I promise you are. You know what I'm saying? You got to believe that. They don't get to decide that. You do. You decide that. You know what I'm saying? You got to believe that. You got to believe that yourself within. You know what I'm saying? You got to believe that in your heart, in your soul, in your mind. You know what I'm saying? You got to believe that. You know what I'm saying? They can believe it all they want, but if you don't believe it, it don't mean a dang thing. You know what I'm saying? You are enough. You are good enough. I'm telling you. I promise you, you are. If you've been settling, if you've been holding yourself back, you know what I'm saying? If you've been settling for less, doubting yourself, anything like that, bro, now's the time to change that. You know what I'm saying? It's time to change. You got to believe in yourself. You got to be confident in yourself. You got to be confident in your abilities, your talents. You know what I'm saying? What you're doing in your life, you got to be confident in it. Stop settling for less. Stop doubting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Stop holding yourself back. Go out there and do whatever it is you want to do. Go get that job. Go start that business. Go do whatever it is you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You got it. You are enough. You're good enough to go do it. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'll be in this video. I love y'all. I'm going to run to 100 subs. So if you're not subbed up, go hit that sub button. I'll see y'all in the next one.